thought I would just make this video, and one day I will be able to look back on it, see where I started, my progression. Hopefully there is some progression, because right now it's very, very difficult to speak into a camera. Even though this is on my phone and I want to look at myself on the phone, but I need to try and look into the camera. It's very difficult. It feels very weird talking to nobody, just talking into a camera. I tried to do some filming in public. You'll see those on my first couple of videos. I felt so embarrassed. It felt so strange. So hopefully I get more comfortable doing that in the future. But I also wanted to make this video so that I remember where it started, how it started, and what I want to do with it in the future. So even here on holiday, on my own, in this apartment, it still feels very, very strange talking into a camera. Something I would definitely have to try and get used to. At the moment, I have so much learning to do. I have no idea about content creation, video editing, anything around the things like thumbnails or anything like that. So it's going to be a very steep and harsh learning process. To do this alongside starting the website and my full-time job as well, it's going to take a lot of hard work. But from everything I've seen on YouTube, everybody that is successful started in the same place I am right now. And they just kept going. Yes, I'm sure they got some luck along the way, somewhere, somehow. Everyone that is successful probably needs that bit of luck somewhere. But they all worked hard. And so I know that it's going to be a long process. It's going to take a long time. But it could work. It could work. Let's hope so. So the video kind of, the whole YouTube idea came about after I decided to start my website. So I had a longish career in the police in the UK, and then went into teaching cybersecurity. And something that I found is that people that don't work for big organizations don't really have an opportunity to learn about cybersecurity at home. And there are some very, very simple things that everyone should really know that will keep them secure, will keep them safe online. So that's really my number one priority with YouTube and with the website, is to give people that free, hopefully easy to understand information that can keep them and their family safe from cybercrime. Hence why I called it Safe from Cybercrime. But I want to take the YouTube channel a bit further than that. I want to get it to a place where I'm posting regularly, at least weekly, and that I'm disrupting crime in some way. So I have some initial ideas. I'm not going to go into them in detail now, but some of them involve kind of collaborative work with all groups and organizations that are disrupting criminal groups right now, or individual criminals. I'd love to do some work with them and highlight their work, but also help them do that. But I have to be realistic as well. I have a full-time job at the moment that has to take priority, and this will be done in my spare time. Would I ever want to get to do this full-time? I'm not sure. It's a question I haven't asked myself until right now. I see part-time and part-time as quite a good balance. Part-time doing work within security awareness, and also part-time trying to bring that security awareness to people at home and to make them aware of all of the things that are going on. But who knows? Who knows? It might not even take off at any point. I might be doing this for years and I never get anyone watch. Or I might get lucky at some point and I get enough people to then start putting some more time and effort into this, because ultimately I would like to bring that cyber security awareness knowledge to as many people as I can. That's the end goal. However I get to do that, it doesn't matter. Whether that's through the website or through YouTube or through another medium, another way that comes along the way, it doesn't matter to me. When I look at things like crime, I think the worst crime types are the obvious ones. I'm not going to say them because I'm not even sure if I'm allowed to say those words on YouTube at the moment. I haven't even posted anything on YouTube yet, so I'm talking about all of the serious crime that causes serious physical harm. I'm sure you can imagine some examples of those types of things. So they're like the worst crimes that can be committed. But then I see below that are crimes which target the everyday person, or the vulnerable people. And this is things like romance fraud, online frauds, and cybercrime. There are a lot of people around the world that worry about money. They have to worry about money. Money's a big thing for them. And these cyber crimes, these cyber criminals and fraudsters, they don't care who they take that money from. And to take money from the people that desperately need it, it can absolutely devastate their life. So for me, these types of crimes are not as serious as the serious physical injury crimes, but they're the next one down. And I would like to stop as many of those attacks, those crimes as possible. I would like people to prevent themselves from being victims of those crimes. And if I can just teach people a couple of things that do that, I'll be very happy. So really that's my target. My target audience is everybody really that wants to know more about how they can protect themselves online at home. But also I have a target of hoping to disrupt the criminals a little bit. Now I know it's just me. I'm not going to be able to do much, but who knows? One day maybe I will be able to do a bit more as time goes by. So what about the channel then? Well, as I said, I have no idea about content creation or anything like that, so it's going to be a real learning journey for me. I'm already expecting my first 50 videos to be horrendously bad. I've watched a lot of people talk about content creation and their journey through content creation, and they all say the same thing. Your first videos, no one is going to watch them. So just post them, get going, and start learning what you do as you go. That's what I'm going to try and do. I've seen some videos on successful people, and a very good point was brought up that I'd never considered before. And that is, if you look at all of the ultra successful people in the world, they're not good at everything. They are amazing at one or two things. And so instead of trying to get good at absolutely everything, I need to think about what I can focus on to become excellent at and stand out from everyone else. I haven't quite decided what that is yet, but I'm hoping that will be obvious when it appears in front of me one day. I'm going to try and edit this video as well. I'm not going to let it play full. I will keep the video, and who knows, one day if this does get successful, I may repost it in full and show the journey that I've been on. If I do start to find success in any way, I would probably do some kind of update reports and show you where I started and what I've learned along the way to help anyone else that is thinking about doing this kind of thing. But for now, that's it. I just wanted to get my initial thoughts down on video, mainly so that in however many years' time I can look back and laugh at just how bad I was on camera, but also to try and keep me motivated and remind me of why I'm doing it, why I'm spending all of my spare time putting this sort of thing together and working on the website and working on this channel. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. But that's it. Hopefully this will be the first of many, many, many videos, and we'll see you soon. Everybody from what I have seen on YouTube